How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another day in No Man's Land Survival Challenge. Last episode, we figured out we need to get another TMR mixer down. We got all of our grass baled up and put away, ready to turn it into silage. Hopefully that'll happen by the end of the next month. And we've got a lot to do today. We got to prep for winter, so I think one of the main things we're going to do is look for another place to put that TMR mixer down and then see where we can get probably some more grass and probably fill both of those up and get those going. So hope you guys enjoy the episode. Don't forget, if you like the content and you want to see more, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Let's go ahead. Now hop right into it. All right. So it's 10 in the morning. We're looking pretty good. We've got a bit to do today. I think one of the main things, though, we clean up all this equipment, get it put away, organize the shed over here. This grass will go back in a couple of months. We'll be able to mow again. All this over here we need to get rid of as well. I think we might want to get rid of our tent, too, and find a new place to put down a home. I think that'd be really good. I don't like having that in the way while we're working here. So I kind of want to get rid of this. This we need to find a place to put. I'm not sure where we can keep this stuff. If we keep it in here, it makes this like weird hissing sound. So maybe we can put it in the other storage facility and see if it'll work over there. This stuff here, I do want to get rid of. So we'll throw this on the trailer, find a place for it. If not, we'll just throw it off the edge of the map. Not a big deal. Let's see, we got some equipment to clean, and I think what we'll do is we'll put this cotton trailer, this storage trailer, all these trailers over here on this side, store them in there, and then we'll put the grass trailer stuff in front of it. Probably be the best thing to do. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I think first thing, we'll just kind of wash our equipment off, get it all put away. One of the big things we need to do is we really need to get another TMR mixer down. We're not going to be creating enough to cover what the cows are eating. We do have them full right now, so we've got pretty much the whole day to figure this out. I know I said in the last episode I wanted to wait a couple of months for that to happen, but I just don't think it'd be okay. Now, we could feed them hay, honestly. If we really had to. Hay's not going to be a big issue if we feed them a little bit of hay. The only thing is they eat a ton, and we really can't feed a couple 100,000 or 500,000 worth of hay every single time we're doing that. That's a lot of hay. We're not making that much yet. Now, I say yet because I have a plan for that, but we gotta get it figured out here shortly. So let's get all this equipment cleaned off, get our mowers cleaned off, and we'll be ready to put stuff away here. Alright, looking good. Where's our small tractor at? I think it's still over here, isn't it? Let's see. Is it still over here? Yep, there it is. Alrighty. That guy's not too dirty. We can put him away like that. It's fine. Alright. So, I tell you what, let's grab these trailers and stick them in here. I'm gonna get rid of the need a forklift too. Let's go grab that. Oh, hang on. Is that the right one? Nope, it's not the right one. That one is. All right, let's take this over. We'll wash this off too. We need to clean this anyways. Let's head over to this, get that pallet out of there, see if it'll work. I don't know why, in between some of these buildings, I think it's just trying to bounce and figure out where the sound's coming from, so it does that. It's okay though. We're still looking fine. Oh, chickadee's making his eggs over there. Looking good. And I may take the tractor and go pick up the rest of the grass in the field up here. Just the little bits that we missed. Just take a little time to do that. Just to get it out of there. I mean, there's still a little bit there. A couple 1,000 liters. We could throw it in one of the sheep pens or something like that. Every little bit helps, right? So I'm thinking we need to get a couple of fields on the other side of the road and plow them out and actually plant grass, because then we can fertilize, and I think we get a better yield off the grass instead of letting it grow naturally. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. In my head it makes sense, because then it's just straight grass, it's not like weeds or anything, so I feel like we'll get more yield out of it. I don't know. If that's true, let me know. I haven't really researched it, but I think that sounds right to me. I don't know. We'll have to check it out and see. I mean, we're getting close to 500,000 pounds or 500,000 pounds of grass out of a field or so. So if we can get more than that, that would be good. Now, I would like to do it to that field up there, but that field is just so up and down. I think we just leave that one naturally, because plowing that and then getting the fertilizer over that's going to be kind of tough. So I think we'll leave that one. But I may try and find us a new field and probably cultivate it. Now it is winter, so the grass isn't going to grow right now anyways, so we can mow it, then cultivate it, so we would get a set of grass out of it before we actually plant for next year. So we'll look into that. I really want to get rid of that oil production facility. And honestly, eating, I don't want to eat so much canola. That's the biggest thing, right? So how much is canola? Which, by the way, we got to keep an eye on too, right? Let's see here. Canola oil. Yep, we need to keep an eye on this. This should be coming up here this month, and hopefully we'll get ready to sell this. So, production-wise, though, yeah. So we're sitting on, that's 33,000 liters. That's like, how many months is that? So if we're using 2, that would be 9,600. So that's like 4 or 5 months worth. Yikes. All right, we may just have to put our TMR mixer down somewhere else for the rest of this year. And then the beginning of next year, when it gets empty, we'll put it somewhere else. We can always sell and that's not a big issue to me. I mean, how much are those things? Let's just take a look. They're not too expensive, are they? I think they're like 100, 150, right? Where's one at? There it is. Yeah, 150. So we'll probably be able to sell for like 75. So it's 75,000, and then an oil production facility is 80, so we can get 36.40 back for that. So not a big deal. Okay, I think that'll be fine. At least to get things a little bit easier. I'd like to put the oil mill down here, possibly, and then put the other TMR over there. It's just going to make it that much easier, because if I put a TMR mixer down here, right, we can start making it and storing it in a barn. And if it seems like it's doing okay for us, it's not a huge issue for feeding, that's fine. But doing as many trips as we have to do to feed, I'd like to have it down there. So we'll see what that entails later. What we're doing now? Oh yeah, we're getting. Oh, I know what I was looking for. Oh nope, that's the guy right there. All right. Let me go ahead and fill some slurry in here real quick. There we go. All right. And we're going to take off for this guy and get a flatbed. I want to get the flatbed, and I'm going to take all that stuff up there. I'm not sure if we can actually sell those little bags anywhere, so we're going to take them over to the farmer's market, farm shop, stuff like that, try and sell them. It says no sell point, but we're going to give it a shot, see if we can get it sold. Here we are. Get that stuff out of the way, clear out this area over here so we can get all our equipment put away. Yeah, it's a big thing, is kind of get all our equipment wrapped up, put away, ready for harvest next year, or not harvest, but planting in February for cotton. But having a place to put it all is going to be the big thing. So, all right, and I'm pretty sure it won't go in there, so we can just set it up on top of the bed and it won't go anywhere, because it wouldn't go. That was the big thing, is it wouldn't go inside the area over there. So kind of bummed it won't actually go in equipment. Like, you figure these bags you could hold over and it would, you know, fertilize, go into equipment or something, but just doesn't seem to want to. Alright. And I'm pretty sure it won't go into my storage area. Yeah, see that? It would have went in there if it had been able to. Alright, let's take it over here and see if we can sell it. I really want to get rid of these bags. They're really in the way. Alright, so I guess we could try driving over. Let's see if we can just drive over and sell. Let's see. Alright, so okay, nothing's going off right there. Sometimes these things you gotta like. Okay, so that's selling. Alright, that's good. What about these guys? Alright, that one won't sell. Okay, that's fine. But we can sell the fertilizer, so that's good to know. Just go ahead and do that. We can't sell the seed. Can we sell the wheat seed? Alright, so we sold that. Okay, let's try the market stall. Well, it's sliding off. Let's try this thing and see. Can we sell? Okay, so we can't sell on the trailer. Let's see if we can drop and sell. I just don't think there's anywhere we can sell the seed at. So I know we had talked about it, and yeah, somebody said try and sell it at this place here, but I just don't think it's gonna sell there. Yeah, now we just dropped it in there. Get out of there. There we go. All right, so I say we just get it out of our way, and we put it like somewhere, I don't know. Let's just stick it somewhere out of our way and where we won't ever see it again. Probably on the edge of the map somewhere. I don't know. Where do we throw it? Throw it over there in the woods? I guess we try selling it up here too. I just don't think it'll sell, you know. It says no sell point, so well, that's interesting. It just ate it. Huh, weird. Okay, well, that's kind of funny. You know what? Let's just throw it over here in this back corner and just be done with it. Forget about it. Bye-bye. See you later. Yeah, that works for me. Just throw it over here in the corner. Yeah, we'll never see you again. And then when we go to sell, we'll forget this is over here, and we'll be like, man, we have some seeds somewhere we can't sell. And yeah, that'll be the case, but it's all good, whatever. All right. Out of my way. That's all that is. Okay. No longer an issue. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Okay. So now that's out of the way, let's go sell the tent, and then we'll park the trailers in there and get that equipment put away to where it needs to be. I just want to get everything cleaned up and ready to go. And then, is it February or March when we can start putting down our orchard? That's another thing I gotta look at. Let's see here. Olives will be March. Okay. So 1st of March, we need to put down the rest of our olives. And do we need to make that larger? I think we do. Maybe we'll bring the equipment over here. We'll clear out all those trees and open up that area, that field over there, and make it so we can put orchard over there. That may be something we do today. Today's kind of just a and it's going to be kind of just a random episode. We're going to decide to do some stuff here and there. Whatever kind of pops into mind once we get all this kind of cleaned up. There's really not much we can do. We can move into December, but I don't want to force rush too much. I want to pay attention and make sure we do the right stuff here. One of the biggest things we're going to do after we get all the equipment put away is we are going to get that other TMR mixer down and go ahead and buy some of the ingredients to go in there and start getting that set up and ready to rock and roll. We need to have 2 TMR mixers going so we can continue to feed the cattle no matter what. And we can't go over a 12-hour period. So, yeah, that's a little tough actually, but we'll figure it out. All right. This is for if we do any new fields, so I'm not too worried about this guy being shoved in here. Here. Okay. Let's do this from the cab. We haven't done that in a while. I think we can do this from the cab. All right. Oopsie. Yeah, I think that's good. He's kind of pushing that out of the trailer. Let's straighten her out a little bit. How much room do we have on the other side? We got a little bit of room over there. We can go that way just a hair. There we are. I think that'll be pretty good. Right about there. And I don't think it's hitting. I think it's beside it, right? Yeah, a little bit by it, but I think we'll be okay. I think we can live with that. Oh, there we go. Now we can put all of our mowing equipment in there. All right, so for mowing equipment, we need to do this by procedure, right? So, you know what? Hang on just a second. It's gonna bug me. Just a little nudge, you know, a little nudgy nudge. There we go. That's better. So we need bell trailer in there, and then we need to take the baler and store it. Oh, we need to get our front loader on as well, and go pick up that last bell that's over there. We had one bell in there that was just grass, and it was at 180 centimeters, so we need to get that one picked up and fed to the sheepos. I think we can get this in there. Let's see if we can swing this trailer around real quick. Just kind of wrap it. And there we go. All right, sweet. All right, we're gonna put this right up against the wall here. All right, let's go ahead and hop in here. This is long enough, right? If I put it right up against the wall, I can disconnect it without having to worry about getting stuck by the tractor. You know what I mean? By the wall. So I think that's far enough back. Yeah, see, I mean, we're good right there. We're not going to put anything else in it. And I can go pretty much right up to the wall right here. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. And that allows me to do that. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's hook up to this guy. We need to go get it cleaned up anyways. So there we are. Maybe. Okay. All right, off and running. All right, and then we can put our lawnmower and stuff away. So we'll put this in, we'll put the tedder in, then we'll put the lawnmower in, and then we'll be good over there with that. Yeah. Oh no, we have the forage wagon. Do we want to put the forage wagon in that barn over there? Maybe we do. We'll look at that. I'm not sure if we want to put the forage wagon in there. Let's push this mower out of the way. It's not a big issue. I'm not sure if we want to put the forage wagon in that barn over there anymore. I mean, it is for mowing and stuff, though, so it is kind of a mowing trailer. Maybe we need to put it over there. We'll see. First, this thing picked up 600,000 liters of grass. It needs to be washed off because it's got dirt all over it. Clean it out. Pretty good. Let's wash the tractor off too while we're here. Always good to have a clean tractor. Good enough. All right. So if we're gonna put the harvest or the forage wagon over there as well, I think what we'll do, I'll shove this one over as far to the right or left as possible, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one as far over here as possible. And I don't have the skinny wheels on. So we gotta be careful getting in here. We don't want to run over anything, right? Like that. But I do want to get this in here as close as I can. We're gonna be getting it out here in a little bit, but that's fine. I think we can put it right there for now. And then we'll put the forage wagon next to the bale trailer right there. And then we can put the mowers and the tedder right in front of it. So I think that'll be fine. I think that utilizes that storage pretty well. There we are. Now, the question is, do we want to take this real quick and go get all the grass up? Not really. Honestly. I know that sounds bad, but we can just leave. We'll get that grass next time we mow. I'm not worried about it. Okay. This guy is going in right next to the... right there, and then swing it. There we go. Okay. All right, we're looking good. Got to put the mowers in, and then let's see here. Those are gold is still on its way down. Not a big deal. Mushroom, slime, silage, planks, no. Strawberries, no. Canola oil. It is coming up. It did come up, so we got to keep an eye on that. It's getting close. Methane. We're doing better on methane, I think. Diesel, hay, grass. This hopefully will turn into silage soon. We'll have that in silage. Milk. Boy, oh boy. We probably need to sell some of that or add more storage. We'll see. But okay. I think we're looking really good across the board. I said we just go, finish up getting the mower in and get the mowers in, get the tedder in, and then we'll be good to go. We'll put the cultivator away and get it cleaned up now. Where do we want to put? Probably put the spreader somewhere else, the manure or the fertilizer spreader. Put it somewhere else for now. All right. And then we'll switch out, put the front loader attachment on, get that bale out of there, get it into the sheep somewhere, one of the sheepies anyways, and then we're stuck. And then from there we will look at our production area, figure out where we want to put our new TMR machine and start doing that. We need to take the semi with the main trailer, the feed trailer, and go get all the supplies to basically get our stuff going here. All right, this is going to be very tough. I hate backing this thing up. See that? It just like sharp turns itself, man. It's crazy. It's nutty. The most annoying piece of tool, the back, ever. See how it crab walks? It's so annoying. We can crab walk it right into place. Once you learn how it works, it's a lot easier, but still a pain in the rear, to tell you the truth. That's good right there. Pain in the rear. That is. Alright. Let's go ahead and put the mower in, then we'll put the tedder in, and we'll call that good for now. I think right there will be solid. Here we are. Put the tedder right in front of the other one. Takes a little time, but I like having the equipment kind of put up and neat. Just don't want it laying around everywhere. It makes it hard to get in and out of doing all this stuff. We need to get all the honey switched over too. We did a little bit, but we didn't do a ton, and I want to get more of it pushed over so that way we don't end up not making honey. Because we are making a lot of honey. Here we go. All right, awesome. And yeah, that looks so much better. Look at that. Yay. Okay. Let's see here. There's more equipment out we need to get up, but it really hasn't been our way, which is the orchard equipment. We probably need to go ahead and put that somewhere, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it in the hay barn with the we already put the harvester in there for the hay barn, so I think we'll probably put the rest of the equipment in there too, just to kind of give it a place, our home, while we work, because we're getting ready to work on that field over there. I think I am going to extend that orchard out to the rest of the area there. So we'll probably grab our forestry machine, bring it over, cut down some of those trees. We'll get our flatbed over there, cut out some of the small ones. And then we may go ahead and purchase the land next to. In that way, in case we need to expand out a little bit, we can. Just getting the tractor cleaned up here. All right, looking good. Let's get that put away. We don't really need him for now. We might in a little bit. If we decide to drag those trees down to the sawmills instead of using the front loader, maybe we'll use this guy. But for now, he's doing okay. All right. And then another thing I got to think about, do we want to put more dairies down this little area right here? I'm not sure. Kind of a thought of mine. Do we want to put more dairy along the edge here? I do want to put possibly the oil production down through there, so I'm not sure, but I don't want to put a dairy in there that doesn't have a storage tank. So we'll probably have to put in another storage tank behind the dairies over there and see if it'll reach for those. Maybe one more, two more. We have so many, or so much milk. We could be producing a ton. You know what? We could do a dairy area and just do like a crap ton of dairies. You know what I mean? We really could. We could do like you know what? I could probably cheese that a little bit, right? So we have to have something that has a silo down next to the dairy. So we could put a silo in, put like a bunch of expansions in there, right? And then put it so the dairies can pull off of it. That would be really cool, honestly. And then just do like a huge dairy area and they pull from one central location. Not a bad idea. I may look into that actually, because God, we just have so much milk. I mean, we could sell it too, but turning it into cheese and butter makes more money. So having a bunch more dairies would make sense, right? Okay, we're having a little trouble driving this guy. Let's see what we can do here. Here. Okay. All right. All right. All the equipment's put away. We're good to go. Oh yeah, we need to use the front loader and get that stuff out of the way, don't we? Okay. Let's do that real quick. Get that bale of hay out of there. Get this guy switched over real fast. All right, customize front loader. There we go. Go ahead and repair it too while we're in here. Might as well. Good to keep your tractor healthy. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Nice cushy tractor, man. Alright, we'll give this one to the sheep. And then, yeah, little bits of grass here and there. You know what we could do, honestly, we could pick it up in the forage wagon. If it's over 5,500 liters, we could throw it into another bale of silage. I don't think it is, though, honestly. I don't think there's 5,500 liters of grass out there. That's why I left it. Alright, skirt. Drop this guy right here. They'll eat it. There you go. Yep, there it goes. Alright. We can drop this back off. And can we fit through here? We can, but the forklift's in the way. We'll just move the forklift. I actually need to wash this guy anyway, so let's go ahead and bring it down here. Doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. There we go. Whoa, we skipped a tractor. What happened there? Weird. Usually it goes like my big tractor, little tractor, this tractor. It did not this time. Drop this guy back off. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and put our 3-point back on as well. We're gonna need it later. So, yeah, I'm not sure what else we need to do other than... Alright, we'll look at some fields here and see exactly what we want to do for, let's see. Yeah, 3-point. There we go. Alright. And see what kind of fields we want to incorporate, and then where we want to put this TMR mixer. And then we're going to use the semi and the trailer. We're going to load up the TMR mixers. Oops, sorry there, forklift, my bad. Whoa. All right, there we go. So, let's see here. We got to get... Because I think if we remember, we calculated last episode, we make about 600,000 liters of TMR a month. And the cattle are going through over 400,000 every 12 hours. Which means that we need around 800,000 liters a month. Which is a crap ton of TMR. But, honestly, now this thing shouldn't get as dirty since we're on concrete now, so hopefully we won't have to wash it again soon. So yeah, we're looking at so we're making about 600,000. They're going through 400,000. We need 2 TMR mixing stations. The canola oil that we would lose, we could replace, and we have canola growing, right? So we're going to get more by the time we run out. Do we really want to do that, though? Oh, I forgot about the rock trailer. We need to move that here in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. This guy needs to go back in. Forgot about him. I think we can pick that up and take it over there, or just push it over there, one of the two. Yeah, see, we lost our audio there as soon as we got close to the storage unit. Weird. Oh, let's see. We get close to the storage unit, our audio goes away. It's the weirdest thing ever. Okay. I think we can push it in. So, yeah, maybe we, Oh, sweet, and pick it up now. All right, cool. All right, where to put another TMR mixer? I've been kind of just thinking about this as I'm driving here. Do we want to just forego the oil production plant and move it? Anything fun in here? No? Okay. So 33,000, and we have another 69,000 liters. And then we're also going to be harvesting canola in August. So we have about a year's worth to go. And how much does it use per year? It uses 9,600, so about what we have in there. Yeah, I'm not sure. We could do sunflower. I think we let it run the months that it's, I think we let it run out, and then we just sacrifice whatever canola is left. Let the sunflower, let the olive oil run out, and then sacrifice the canola. Move it, put another TMR mixer down. But for now, putting another TMR mixer down, not using that, what am I doing? We need our semi here in a second. So, where to put another TMR mixer down? That's the big question, right? So, all right, if we go, eventually we're going to go right here with one, right? Because we can't go right here because we want to be able to feed. We want to be able to get in. Unless we push this forward, push another one forward, but then we won't have a turnaround for our tractors here, which we need. So we're not going to do that. So for the time being, we could put a TMR mixer here. It's kind of what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking about doing, is putting one like right here. No, we can't, because we got to be able to drive through it. Dadgummit, man. Do we put it? Oh, that just complicates things, doesn't it? Because we can't put it right there because we can't get our trailer in. Can't put it right there because then we can't load. Can't put it right there. Can't put it right there. We could put it right here. That makes it a little tough to get through that area. What if we put one like right? We put it like right over here for now. Do this. But that's where, well, we don't, honestly, we don't have to really worry about that till March, right? So if we don't have to worry about that till March, if I'm correct, olive oils or olives, yeah, March. So we'd have the 3 months, 4 months that we need to get rid of that oil, and then we can move the oil production facility and then move this one. We just need to make sure that we only put about 3 months worth of making TMR in this machine, so we don't lose any material when we do it. Okay, so I kind of like that idea. That'll be what we do for now, I think. We need to get this going because we need TMR. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy right here. Okay, just like that. And then we can recultivate all this. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to put road around that too, so it's easy to get in there. Actually, I'm going to be using the tractor. I don't really care. It's just going to get dirty. We need to get materials in there. So let's grab the flatbed and head up to the top, and let's calculate out how much mineral feed we're going to need. And then we'll get that, and we'll get, actually, we might as well go ahead and buy a bunch of mineral feed. We could always store it, or I need to put a bunch more in the other one on the end as well. Actually, the other end has quite a bit. We don't want to go over 3 years worth, right? Because we're getting into the end of year 7. We're moving into year 8. We don't want to put a ton of mineral feed in there and lose out on it at the end of the year as well. So let's calculate that out as well. Let's just go ahead and turn around. We'll use the forklift to load us up. All right, right there's a good spot. Okay, so let's do a little math real quick. Okay, so for mineral feed in TMR, we're using 3,000 a month. Let's just call that 30,000 a year. 10 months, 12 months. Yeah, 12 months. And make sure if it's running every month at full capacity, we're going to use 30,000 a year or 36,000 a year, right? So 36,000 a year equals, for 3 years running, would be what? 108,000 liters. So if we put 100,000 liters in this one and then had 100,000 liters on standby for the other one, and we only put in like 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, we put in like 8,000 into the other one, and then we can put like onesies, twosies in there if we need to. All right, so let's do that. So we're going to get, let's say we need 100,000 per, so that's 200,000. So that's 200 of the deals. It's $200,000 too that we're going to have to spend. But this one has 20 already. So yeah, that'll work out. Because technically we'd need, so 50 times 600 is 3,000. Right? Or is it 30,000? Am I dumb? My math. Somebody check me on my math. I got to pull out my calculator. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. All right, 50 times 600. Yeah, 30,000. Okay. So, it says 30,000 a month, but it has not gone through 30,000. Has it? I don't believe this, honestly. I tell you what, we're going to do a little math. We need to get into the next month anyways. So let's put like 1,000 or 2,000 into the next one. And then we're going to do a month check. We're going to get the exact number. We're going to go an exact month, and we're going to see exactly how much mineral feed it's using per month, right? And kind of go from there. Because it should be at 600 cycles at 50, it should be using 30,000 of this a month, which is way more than what I said it was going to use, right? All right, let's see what it does at the top of the hour. We got 2 minutes here. Are these just changing by the minute here, or what's going on? Let's see. Okay, yeah. So they're changing by the minute. This doesn't really change. Yeah, I don't know if that's using 30,000 a month, honestly. It is using quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, but it's not using 30,000 a month. I mean, it's supposed to be, right? Because cycles per month is 600, so it should be doing 600 of this a month. Which, if that's the case, we should be using 270,000 liters of silage, which I think we are. So maybe it is using 30,000 a month. Because we did a month where we put in 59,000, right? And that was like last month. So, yeah, maybe it is using 30,000 a month. If that's the case, that's a lot more than we thought a year. So, 30,000, what, times like 12 months is 360,000 liters a year. So, $360,000 there, plus what we're making here. We're making more than that in milk, so it's not really that big of an issue because we're making tons of money on milk. Let's see here. Yeah, so right now on milk, right, we can make $415, or let's just call it $450,000 for every 200,000 liters, and we currently have 1.2 million liters, which we need to make more space for, which is going to be, that's like 4 mil right there, just in milk. This number is not accurate because it only shows the 200,000 liters of milk. It doesn't show the 1.2 million. There's another million liters of milk in there. So that'd be 2 million there. Yeah, probably 2.5, 3 million in milk that we have sitting over there. Okay. So what do we do for now? If we're doing a month's worth, we're going to do how much? Let's see here. We need, okay, mineral feed. How many can we buy at a time? We can only buy one at a time. This is so bad. So let's do, well, I tell you what, right? It supposedly does 30,000 a month. So, right? So let's buy 30,000 for the new one that we just put down. And then we'll put another 30 in the other one. And we'll see if that one's next month, whenever we'll check the time we put it in, right? And then if next month is exactly at that, point, it should be empty. All right, we'll do that. I think that's a good way to do it, but we're gonna have to buy a bunch of this stuff. So let's go ahead. Is there any other place you can buy mineral feed? I don't think you can, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna have to buy a bunch of it. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That should be 20, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's telling me that the area is blocked, so I only bought 19. So we need to move our truck forward because the area to put it is blocked, apparently. Maybe that's what it was telling me. Yeah, there we go. Now we should be able to buy another one. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so that's 20. So let's go ahead and get those loaded up, and then we'll buy another 20. It's gonna take a minute. This is gonna take a minute. Tell you what I might do. Maybe we just shove them all together and then we stack them up. What do you think? Do like stacks of 5, maybe? Let's do this. There we are. That looks good to me. And then I think the way I want to do this is I'm just gonna grab 2, go down, grab 4 at a time, I guess would be the best way to do this. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how the best way to load this is. Maybe 5 at a time would have been better, but I don't know. We'll see. Because this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, it's okay. Whatever, we'll fix it. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Oh well. We'll deal with it. Not a huge issue, but we can fix it. So I think the biggest thing right now is just getting 30 of these on here and getting them into our new deal. We'll just do 2 at a time. It's not a huge issue. It won't take long. I guess I could back up and grab 2 more, but it's fine. Uh-oh. That's not good. There we go. I was about to say, man. Woo! Wasn't gonna let us off there. I hate when that happens, when it gets stuck on the forks. You have to like fight it off. It's so annoying. But it happens. So you deal with it. Alright, can we get all 4 of these at once? Probably can. Alright, here we are. Boop and boop. There we go. Alright. Wait a minute. Oh, I grabbed 2 from the other side. I was like, how did I get 12? And how did that fall off? Yeah, whatever. Alright. And that one fell off. Awesome. Perfect. That's what we want. Stuff falling off of our forks. Yoinks. Alright, let's see if we can knock this thing over real quick. There we go. Alrighty. Let's grab this one and then we'll grab that one. And we'll grab the other 6 that are over there. Or 8. Sorry, not 6, 8. And we'll get 10 more. So that'll be 30. And then we'll use the truck to turn on, or to get the rest of what we need for the supplies, silage wise, and also hay, and well, we have hay, we can do that, and straw. Now the other thing we're gonna have to calculate is how much we're gonna need for that too. I want to do try and do just a month's worth of supplies and see if it actually uses all of that in a month, to see how accurate those calculations are on the cycles, because I just feel like those cycles sometimes they don't actually do what the cycles say they're going to do. It's like for some reason it does less, even though it says it does that cycle. Now, if that's running all the time, it should do what the cycles per month say it does. If it's running 100% of the time during the month. Now, if it slows down or I forget to put something in, something like that, yeah, I could see where, you know, it wouldn't do that amount. But if it doesn't stop production, it should do that amount. And I feel like it should. I think the biggest thing is we need to make sure our other TMR mixer is like full. So we'll put a lot more in that TMR mixer, honestly. We'll probably put what we think we can do for a year. So 30,000 times 10 is what, 3 million? Or, wow. No, that was 360,000, right? So 3 times 12 is 36 plus the 30,000 plus 110. Yeah, so 360,000 we'll need for a year for mineral feed. So we may go ahead and just throw that in there, see if we can last a year on mineral feed. I mean, we're going to need that much regardless, so we might as well just try and drop it in there. And then we'll fill it up with silage and all that other stuff as well. We need to get 10 more on this trailer. So let's, maybe we should have done the 5 high stack. Probably would have been the best idea. We'll do that next time. I think what we'll do is come in from the end and we'll stack them 5, 5, 5, and go 5 high. I think we can manage that. But we need to get 10 more on there. So let's go ahead and get 10 more on there, and we're going to put this one into the first one. Let's see here. Boop. There we go. Pallets, 10 more. Let's make sure we count this out properly. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. And that should be the 30,000 we need for next month. So, all right, looking good. Let's go ahead and just get this on here. I think we can get it. Yeah, we'll just do 2 at a time like this. We'll do 4 and 4, lay it up there, and should be good to go. Yeah, look at that, perfect. Nice. I think the real question is, can we carry 5 of these at a time? I think we can. 4 is pretty heavy, but I think we can carry 5. We'll see. What are we hung up on? There we go. Well, I bet you whoever coded the collisions for the forklifts had a good time. All right. Boy, oh boy. All right, 2 more, and we're off and running. All right, we'll go get all this in, and once this is going in, we can grab the tractor or the bucket or the trailer with the silage that's in it. Oh wait, no, we have TMR in there. We should be able to feed the cattle and get rid of that trailer though. I think they've gone through enough. We should be fine. All right, I'm gonna park this guy right here because we're going to need him here again in just a minute. We're going to come up and get a bunch more of this mineral feed. So, all right, we'll leave that there. Let's take this guy and go put this in. This is the 30,000 that we need. 31,500. Wait a minute. Are they not? I thought they were 1,000 liters per. Did we miss something up here? How much are they per bag or per pallet? Oh, it's 1,050. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just have to take that into account for our calculations. So we should have 1,500 left at the end of the month, basically, is what we're looking at here. All right, so let's get this in, then we'll hook up to the big trailer and get it going. Do we need to do more on the other TMR mixer for now? I think it's fine, right? Let's look and see. Yeah, it's doing okay, so it's fine. Wow, this trailer is heavy at the moment. Having a hard time stopping. There we go. Alright, we can just park this guy right here. Let all this go in. It's going in pretty quick. We'll stay, because we need to get the front of the trailer done as well. Okay, so that gives us 31,500 in there, which is solid. Let's go ahead and do we drop the flatbed up top where we're gonna need it? Yeah, we might as well. Let's go ahead and just take this back up there, drop it off, and that way if we are doing something we can just pop up there and start loading stuff up. We're gonna need to get, do we want to try and put as much mineral feed in the other one as possible? Now we could look at it. I can't remember how much it is to buy it direct, the mineral feed. I know we're not buying it out of the tap. Holy cow, man. Last time we did that, we spent $100 and something thousand on 50,000 liters. Should only cost us like 50 grand. It cost us like triple what we were paying. So no thank you on that. There we go. How much is it to buy it direct? Let's see. So if we buy this, 19,000 for 23,000. So no, that's like 1,200 ish per. No, it's not 1,000. So that would be like this much mineral feed would be only be like 18,000. So we're paying like 5,000 over what we would normally be paying. So I don't want to do that. I think it's worth the time to come up here and actually load it up with a forklift. So we'll keep that. Let's go ahead and grab the feed trailer and we'll start loading this guy up. All right, we need to do some calculations though. So how much do we need of straw, hay, silage, all that fun stuff for a month's worth of stuff? Now I know we said we need 270,000 liters of silage, and I think we need half that, so 135,000 of straw and hay. I think we're just going to go ahead and buy that and calculate it out with the tractor trailer here, because we carry what, 49,500 in the trailer, or 50,000, something like that. Yeah, 59,400. So we're going to have to calculate how many trailers we're going to need of each one. Let's go ahead and feed the cattle with this. Okay, so if we look at this, yeah, so this is actually, no, it's not half. So 450 times 600, that's 270,000, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's just do a little math here. 450 times 600, we're looking at 270,000 liters for the silage. And then for the hay and the straw, it's the same. So 250 times 600, 150,000. So we need 150,000. So 3 trailers of straw, 3 trailers of hay, and 270,000 is going to be 270 divided by so 4.5 trailers of, yeah. And how much is 250, 600, 59,400. So 2.5 trailers. Yeah, 2.5 trailers of each for the straw and the hay. And then we need 4.5 trailers for the silage. Is that right? Yep. So 2.5, 2.5, 4.5, and we're good to go. So this is going to take just a minute. I think we haven't done one yet, so I'm going to throw in a little time lapse right here. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off, and then we'll just do a little calculation here. So let's go ahead. Our new TMR mixer is not running yet. Okay, so we've got 39,499. What? It was 39,500. Did we leave a liter on there? Like what? How are we missing 1 liter? That's so weird. All right, whatever. I don't understand that one. But maybe we'll look at the trailer. Maybe there's still a bag up there or something, or a pallet. I thought we got it all off. All right, so we do 2.5, 2.5, 4.5. So we've got 3, 6, 10, 11 trips that we got to do here. It's going to take a minute, so I'm going to speed this up. It'll only be a couple of minutes. We'll get this thing filled up, and then we'll be right back with you guys. So until then, we'll throw on some music, and hope you guys enjoy this little run of getting stuff. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so this is the last of the hay. We went a little bit over, so we're gonna have about 1,000 liters extra hay, but I don't mind having a little bit over. We can always calculate that out, right? We should be close, right? Actually, if we leave 1,000 left in here, honestly, we should be fine. Let's do this. Whoa, how close is that? Oh, wrong one. All right, let's see here. We're at, yeah, so we went about 200 over, 400 over, 65 over, and 1,500 over. So we're going to start this right at noon, and from there, we'll give it a month till noon tomorrow in December, and see exactly if we hit basically zero. right? We do need to fill up the other one, so I'm gonna go ahead and start filling it up. We need to finish getting the rest of that in there and get it filled up completely. So I think we just get it as full as we can get it, and let it run. So let's say we're doing 150,000 times 12. We're doing 1.8 million on straw and hay, and we're doing 3.24 million on silage per year. And then we're doing, let's see here, 360,000 liters of mineral feed is what we should be doing per year on the TMR mixers. Oh, it's that one. Let's go ahead and fix that. So we're gonna have to look at that and see. All right, how are we doing on this TMR up here? Is it still running? Should be. Where's that? There it is. Yep. Yeah, we're looking at it, but we need to get straw, hay, and silage in there. So we'll go ahead and fill this guy up. And then we need to look for a new place to mow grass. So while we're filling here, let's take a look at the map and see what would be a good place to get some grass so we can get more silage and more hay. Because I'd rather mow it than buy it. So let's see here. Okay, what looks like a good grass area? This one's pretty large. This one, we could do like, maybe, I want something close if possible, right? So we don't want to do, maybe if we did like 57, 58, cleared this wooded area out. There's a rock there though. 54 is perfect almost, but we've already done that. Yeah, we're gonna have to look and see. We need to get more grass. I want to do fields though, and I want to like plow it out so that way it's viable. We'll go look at those here in a minute. I want to get this one filled up though, so we'll probably do the rest of the hay that we have. You know what? We probably won't do the rest. Let's just see here. Yeah. We need this grass to turn over to silage. So this, we should pull one out and see if it's still fermenting. If not, we need to, if it's not at like 90% or like 80% fermented, we need to pull it all out and put it off somewhere else because it needs to be able to ferment. And if it's not fermenting inside the storage, then we need to get it out. So we need to double check that. So while this is loading the rest of this hay here, let's run over here and pull one of those bad boys out and see how fertilized it is. Okay, round bell. We don't want 60, we only want 1. All right, is it fermenting? Okay, so it is. This is 75%, so it is fermenting, so it should be fermented by next month. So we're good there. All right, let's go ahead and put that back in real quick. And then we need to fill up that TMR mixer the rest of the way. We have 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna kick on our other TMR mixer, and then we'll check it at noon tomorrow and see where it's at. Can we lift this guy? Let's see. There we go. And grab it. And we'll stick this guy back in there, and hopefully by tomorrow morning or so we'll have a fully fermented 600,000 liters of silage, and we can kick half and half. Actually, we'll just kick half into our main one, or maybe we'll just put it all in our main one because we know we're going to need it, and we'll just make more. With that being said, is it worth it to do a silage pit now? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. It's going to take a long time to bale all that stuff up. I think it takes about the same amount of time. The only thing is, right, so if we use the silage additive on the forage wagon, we get a little extra silage from our grass, right? So we can actually make more silage than what we have because we're going to get the additive. So is it worth using the forage wagon and the additive to get more silage? Possibly. So we may look at putting down another silage pit and just fill it completely up with like a couple million silage and get that rocking and rolling. The question is, where do we want to put it, right? So, how much hay do we got in that one now? Let's check and see. We've got 194,000. That's good. We need straw, so let's go get straw. We'll buy straw and silage, and we'll fill that thing up for about another month's worth of going, and then by then, hopefully, we can have our silage made, and we can have a couple fields made out for grass and that kind of stuff. So November, December, January is basically just going to be tending to these TMR mixers, make sure the cows have food, and we'll get a little bit of a head, right? So we're using about 800,000 a month in food, and we're going to be producing 1.2 million, right? So we're going to get ahead on the TMR, which is a good thing, because that will definitely help with, you know, going, okay, we have enough TMR we can feed. So we're spending some money now, but it's not a big issue, you know. We're just we don't need hay. What do we need? We need straw. There we go. So we'll just get a little bit ahead. I think will be the biggest thing, right? Get ahead of the game on it. So yeah, these are making around 600,000 a month, right? So if we're making 600 and we're only feeding 800, yeah, we're gonna make 1.2 mil. We have 400,000 a month that we're gonna make extra. So eventually we will get over the top. So is it noon yet? It is noon. Let's go ahead and kick this guy on. Boom, there we go. And we'll check it tomorrow at noon and see exactly how much is in here. So yeah, we're looking really good. All these should go down about the same speed. And yeah, this should be a full month's worth. So hopefully we'll see all these right almost at zero. This one will be like 200, this will be 400, this will be whatever, you know, along the way. But tomorrow at noon, we'll check it out. We'll see where we're at. So, I just don't know. Let's take a look as we drive here and see if we can look over into that area over there. Does that look pretty good for mowing? Actually, yeah, it does look pretty good over there. Little small wooded, oh, that's tree. Little small wooded area there we could clear out, and maybe we knock that down, put two fields together and just plow them out, mow them first, get all the grass out of it, then plow them down and plant grass. And then that way, if we plant grass over there, right, we could send tractors and workers off in the field and mow for us, and also bale and all that stuff for us. So that would be really good, honestly, if we could do that, have a mower help or a worker help with that. So we could have them like doing mowing when we don't really have the time to do it ourselves. That would be actually really good. So here we go. Because we are definitely going to need more silage and grass. We're going to need a ton. So I think 2 fields would give us probably about around 1 million liters every mow. So, and we can mow every like 3 months during the mow, like regular season, and then we can just fertilize it. Like mow it, fertilize it, get it done, and then let it roll. I think that would be good. Yeah. I think it'd be good to do that. So that way we could have the grass we're gonna need. We have these fields over there too, so we're gonna get double up over there on these fields. I'm just gonna let them grow naturally. I'm not gonna run them out or anything like that. I'm just gonna mow them natural. I don't think we need to plow those out, but plowing that over there would actually looks pretty good. There's one little rock in the way that might be kind of an issue, but I think we can manage that, honestly. So we'll look into that, possibly buying those 2 pieces of land and putting it and making that like a grass field for the cattle for feeding. And then honestly, if we ever needed to, we could throw in more like barley or something if we need more straw too. That'd be good. So we'll look into that. All right, one more bucket of straw here, and then we'll grab a couple of silage. How are we looking here on the other one? Let's see. TMR. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Hay's good for a month. Actually, straw's good for a month. We can stop that. We need silage. So let's just go ahead and we'll take this over and dump it in there, and then we'll do silage. So they're all at about a month as well. I should have noticed that about the straw, that it was already at 150. So is what it is. We can have a little overage there. That one's going to be running continuously anyways, but I need to see how many months we need to run until we're going to harvest the barley. That's going to be the big key, because right, we're going to need to buy a bunch of straw until we get there. And then if we need to do another field of like barley or wheat or something to get more straw, we will do that. We're going to need a lot of straw. I think the real tell will be how much straw we get out of that upper field. That is a very, very big field of barley, so we should get a lot of straw out of that. I'm hoping for, you know, a couple hundred or a couple million liters of straw out of that field. That would be tremendous. That would get us through possibly a year or two with both of them. So if we can get, actually no, because we need what, 1.2 or so million per year. I mean, if we could get close to 2 million liters of straw out of that field, that would be huge. We got quite a bit of straw out of just this small field over here, and that is a very, very big field of barley, and it's fertilized really well, so we should get a pretty good yield out of it, as far as straw is concerned. So it could be a good thing. I do think we need to probably put down a large silage pit and do silage in a pit, just for the simple fact that we can add the additive to our forage wagon. So, all right, let's get some silage. There we go. And these are about 25K a pop. So we're paying about right around $2, or not $2, 50 cents for every 1,000 liters, because we're paying half of what our trailer can cost. So we're getting 59,000 liters for $25,000. So we're paying about around 50 cents or so per. You're also paying about 56 cents a liter if we buy it, right? So let's look and see what it would be if we bought some silage. So if we buy it, we're paying, wow, actually that's not bad at all. Let's see how much that is per liter. So if we do 16,407 divided by 2805, that is about 5 cents. Yeah, that's really not bad, honestly. Times 2805. Yeah, so that's about 5 cents a liter. That's really not bad. 5 cents a liter. What are we paying here? About 5 cents. Yeah, we're paying about, so no, we're paying about 50 cents, right? Wow, we're actually paying more. So, you know what? It might be better just to buy it direct, honestly. To buy the silage. So we're getting a heck of a deal. Because that's, all right, if we bought 16,000 liters for how much? 2,000? All right, so what is 59.4 divided by 16? Just call it 16,000, not times. 4 divided by 16,000 is 3.7. So we multiply 2,800 times 3.7. That's 10,300 we'd only be paying if we did that for 59,000. So we're paying about double what we would be paying up there. So I think we'll just go ahead and buy the rest of it down here. I think that's the best thing to do. So yeah, because we're paying 25 grand up there, and we can just buy it direct for a lot cheaper. So we'll do that. We'll buy the silage direct. Honestly, I think buying everything except for the mineral feed direct is the way to go. So maybe we'll just do that from now on. We'll just buy it and spend money that way. It seems like it's a little bit cheaper. So let's just see. Let's leave about 16,000 liters left in here if we can. Let's see what happens. Because if we can be around 59,000 liters, I want to see how much it's going to cost us to get another 59. So let's stop it right there and see where are we at. Yeah, we're right at about 59,000. Let's see. Okay, that's all right. So 59,400. So we're pretty close, right? So if we were to buy more silage, yeah, that's way cheaper. Okay, well, looks like we're buying silage from now on. So we'll buy the hay silage and straw over here. I think it's the best way to do it. So yeah, that's way cheaper. Yeah, I mean, we're getting 3 times the amount for what we paid for it up there. All right, so that's good. This is running mineral feed. We don't want to pay for it because, yeah, look at that. So let's see, what's 18,167 divided by 21. All right, let's do that backwards. 21,800 divided by 18,067 liters. That is 119 per liter. So 119 times 1,000. We're paying right around 1,200. Yeah, so 1,200 for every 1,000 liters there. Whereas we get it for a... Although time-wise, it'd probably save us a little bit. Let's go ahead and do just this one. And that way we can get 36,000 left in there. That'll last us about a month. So that'll be good. We need to probably double check these guys. I think they're getting low. Yeah, we need to get some wood into our mills over there. But we've got TMR running. We should get enough now to feed the cattle by the end of the day. We can check and see, but I think we're going to have plenty to feed the cattle. I'm just going to leave this guy here for now. And I want to go check out these fields and see what we can do for grass. So let's grab, what do we want to drive over there? We could drive the truck. How are these guys doing? Yeah, they got plenty of food. Slurry's running, milk's running. We're good. Let's drive the truck over there. Alright, let's go look at these fields. I want to see if they'd be viable to do grass in. Maybe drive around the whole map a little bit and see. We need to find a place to do grass. So, let's see here. These are the two I was looking at. They're pretty good over here. So if we did this one with the little rock in it, not a big issue. Okay. And all the way up. Not too many trees here. This is nice and flat. We can clear the rest of these trees out. And then 58, we would need to clear a few trees out of here as well. But we would get a trailer, a logging trailer. We could clear all this wood out, and that'd be really good for getting us wood in the sawmills. So that would be fine. And then what about this one here? What's 48 look like? Wow, 48's actually really good up until you get up to these little rocks here. 49, that's a lot of wood. No rocks though. Pretty good. Let's go look around out here, see if there's anything else. It's really not too hilly out here, so as long as it's like just clear woods, you know. 39's not bad, I guess. What's this one? 29. 29's pretty solid. It's got some woods in the corner. What about 28? 28 now. 28 looks really good. Yeah, 28 looks really good. It's got a little hill in the middle here, but honestly, there's not many trees in 28 at all. Yeah, 28 looks really solid. Very little trees inside the property, but we want to do 2. Yeah, I'm looking to do 2 of them together. So would 28 and 29 work? That's a lot of woods to clear though if we do that. Well, not really actually. be almost as much as the other one. So we do that one. We got a little bit of woods over here. 28 and 29. Looking pretty good, actually. You'd have basically the woods from right here over to clear, right? So you'd have that little piece and then those up there. And you would be 2 there. How far away is this from town? Oi. Oi, oi, oi. It'd be a trek. So if we did 28 and 29, we're looking at having to haul all the way over here to get the stuff in. If we did 57, 58, we're right here, right? So we're a little bit closer in time. And we just have to clear out. That is a lot of woods to clear out, don't get me wrong. But we could do it pretty quickly with our equipment. This one's going to take no time at all. And then we could clear out this little corner as well. Now, the only big thing there is we don't get the full property. But we could basically take our field to here, over to here. But we do have this rock in the way. This one doesn't have any rocks in the way. 38 and 39. What do they look like? Let's see. Do they have any rocks in them? That's the biggest thing. If they don't have any rocks in them. So 39's pretty clear rocks. Is 38 clear rocks? Let's see. 38. Do you have any rocks in you? No. So 38 and 39. And then if we really wanted to get crazy with it, we could go 38, 28, 29, 39, and do 4 big, huge ones over here eventually. I think we could start, though, and go with 38 and 39. We could mow them. Actually, yeah, we could mow them first, and then work on clearing the trees, and just do natural mow. And then once we get them all cleared out, then we could cultivate them. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Honestly, we could do like these 4 properties right here. And then that would be one huge area we could get cleared out for mowing and crops and everything. And that would only take us a couple months to do. And we still have 3 total full years, right? So we're at the end of year 7. We have year 8, year 9, and year 10 full. So that would actually be really good. And I think that would provide us with enough grass and chaff to make the silage and hay that we're going to need to make. And if we need to, we could always throw like a fast grain crop in here for straw. So wheat gives us straw, barley gives us straw, oat gives us straw. This one right here. We could do a year of oat in that huge field and just tank a ton of straw because it goes fast. So we could do oat in March, harvest in July, replant grass, and then have grass again for the rest of the year. That would actually be a really good plan, just to get the straw and the grass and stuff that we need for the cattle. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. 38, 39, 28, 29, right? Yeah, 38, 28, 39, 29. Yeah, I think we buy those 4 properties. All right, let's do that. 38. We're going to buy that one. 39. We're going to buy that one. 29. Buy that one. And 28. We'll buy that one. Buy those 4 pieces of property. The reason being, we just need the grass. So I think what we're going to do, there's not any rocks in this, is there? Wait a minute. That is not... Okay, yeah, we're over the property line before we hit the rock. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll probably come over here and do just one ginormous mow. Mow everything we can without cutting trees down. We could get the flatbed and get all the small trees out of the way. Probably should do that. And get all the small little trees out of the way. But yeah, we should do that. Let's get the flatbed out. Get all the small trees out of the way. Rock and rolling. We need more mineral feed. No, we don't. We bought it. So we're good to go. Okay, cool. So we got our production running. I was noticing that we were missing, let's see here. Production. Cows are good on food. They're getting pretty full on milk. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Sheep are good. Chickens are good. Sheep are good. Sheep are good. Sheep are good. Okay. So we're good all the way across on the sheep. Production wise, we're looking at good here. We need to get more wood into those guys, which we'll get later. They'll be good for the rest of the day anyways. Flowers, mushrooms are doing fine. These guys are doing fine. Gold is now doing way better now that we got the mineral in there, or the methane in there. Cheese and butter, they're chilling on milk, honestly. Slurry, we're good on that one. Clothes are now running. They're running. We're just not getting as much as we need to get in there. Maybe I shut these down for like half a month and let them build up. Because, I mean, they're running anyways, but if we can get ahead of the game on fabric, let's give them like 3 or 4 hours of just not running. Build up the fabric, get on top of it, and then we'll be fine. Cotton, we're going to run out of cotton pretty soon on that, but we're going to put a whole big field down, so I think we'll be fine. And these two will kind of cover up for some of that because they're going to distribute evenly, right? So should be okay. Tomatoes, yeah, those are all still really good. These guys are doing fine. These guys don't have anything yet. Milk, yeah, we're doing great there and great there. Bread, we still got plenty of flour for bread. Not a big deal. This one's doing good on slurry, and that one just started. Okay, so all of our productions are doing really well. So let's go get this flatbed. We'll run over here, get a bunch of these little trees cut off. Basically get rid of all of those trees that are on the property themselves, little ones anyways out in the middle of the field, and then we'll do one big mow over there. It's going to take forever, but we're going to do it. And then we got to find a place to put down a silage pit, because I think we're going to do a silage pit. The bales is great, but honestly we'd have like probably close to 500, 600 bales if we do it that way. It's going to take forever. So I think the best idea, use the forage wagon. Honestly, we could buy a property in the middle and make it a silage pit and just like pour silage in there. Or do we put some form of storage over there so we can just like dump it into storage and then bring it over? I mean, that's basically double working. So nah, we don't want to do that. All right. Kind of what I was thinking is if we put like a no, we could do, honestly. So we're going to be 38, 28, 29, 39. So we're going to be dragging this stuff over here. We could buy 46 here because we were thinking about we need to do the orchard over anyways. So we could go ahead and buy 46, and then we could start putting some stuff down here, like a silage pit, some stuff right here in this corner. Yeah, a silage pit right here would actually be really good, right? Yeah, honestly, I think that would be huge. What if we put a silage pit right here? Like right here, right? So if we put this guy, yeah, this fellow right here. If we put a silage pit right here, that would actually work out really good, because then we could just build the road around it, right? So we put in the silage pit over here, and then everything we mow over there, we can just chaff and bring over and use the silage additive. I think that works, honestly. That's huge. Because then we could, yeah. And then if we buy this, we could also put another one in. Or what if we put it this way, right? Because if we're going to fill one and we fill it up, and we need to maybe put another one, we could buy the land next to it and then put another one next to it. You know what I mean? Because if we do one, actually, you know what? We could do like one here and then another one right here, maybe. No, I mean, we're going to take off some of the top of this orchard anyway, so let's do that. Yeah, we're going to take this orchard out of here. So, we could probably put 2 in here if we really wanted to, but it's going to cover up our transit through. So I'd rather put 2 like right here, and then we could drive over, park the trucks and stuff, load them up out of the silage pit, drive them around, dump them. You know what I mean? I think that would work really well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put 1 right here. And then, or what if we put like this way? Yeah. No, we don't own that land. See, that's the problem. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think, I mean, if we put 1 here, it's going to be like right to that post right there. It would be like that, basically. Or we could go like right. Although the thing is, right, if we get in this space, we may not be able to put that chaff in there. So I think we put it this way. I like this way. This looks good to me. Let's put it right here. Yeah, I like that. And then if we need another one, we can put another one right there. Right? So that's good. I like that. All right. And then let's go ahead and start clearing these trees out over here. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we've got a few trees to clear out. We'll clear out all the small trees, and then what we'll do, we'll probably get a logging trailer. And we'll set up a little logging area over here when we get ready to do it. And then what we'll do is we'll come over here with the equipment, the big equipment, and get rid of all the big trees. We'll get all the small trees that we can, especially out of the fields and out of the way so we can mow. But then after that, we'll just... all right, so we got 3828, right? So this is all ours. Okay. So yeah, everything through here as well, and all the way out to where these rocks are. So let's start up here. We'll go ahead and get all these little small trees out of here that we can, and then we'll just work our way through 38, 28, 29, and 39, right? Is that correct? Yeah. So we'll work our way up this way, around over here, and we'll just kind of work our way across all the way up through, get all the small trees out of the field so we can mow, and then we'll mow. Okay, so this is going to take a bit. We'll go ahead and turn this into a time lapse. It's going to be a lot of cutting down little small trees and just throwing them on the trailer. And then once we get all the trees cleared out of the way, we'll probably catch back up with you guys, see where we're at for time for this episode, and then go from there. So until then, hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you here in a few minutes. Alright, so I figured I'd stop for a second, share with you guys an idea I just had. There's a lot of wood over here, and we have a lot of wood over by our other sawmills too. It's a long ways over there. So I think I'm going to put down another sawmill. Why not, right? So Let's do this. We're going to buy 37. And we're going to put a sawmill here. Maybe 2. We'll do 1 for now, but then we'll possibly do 2. So let's do this with the intention that we're probably going to do 2. So let me get out of the way here. And there's a nice little flat area right here. So that's why I was like, okay. And we always have more wood if we need to. Like right here, we can cut down stuff like that. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, there we are. There's our land. Okay. We want to be able to load and do all that fun stuff too as well. So let's see. This is a sawmill. All right, let's do this and let's get it square. That's square, right? Yeah, I'm standing on the line there. So that looks pretty square to me, right? Yeah. Just like that. Okay, so we need to be able to load in the front, load the back, and we'll drop off right there. So I think if we did... There's wood over there. This is not on our property, so we need to be careful of that. We could do another one like right there if we cleared out some of that area. So maybe we'll do that. Let's do like, where are we standing at? We're right there. Here's the line. Let's do right here. I think this is pretty good right here. Yeah. All right, that's right there. That should be pretty flat for loading. And we're going to go like this so we can put some pad around it as well. All right, that looks pretty good to me. I think like right there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. And it's flat, so it only costs us 150 to do. So we'll put another sawmill over here. And then that way, we are straight. Now, let's see. Did we get this straight? I think we did. Yeah, our truck's straight on the line. Okay, cool. So we're just going to top off all this wood into this guy as we cut it down. So that way we don't have to load it up and truck it all the way across the map to our other sawmills. Because we have wood over there. I'm not too worried about it. And it's not too far from the farm for loading in the morning. So having a third sawmill is actually going to be pretty good. So let's see how much this gives us. There we go, 3,000. Yeah, and I think with all the stuff that we're going to be cutting over here, just having another sawmill, hey, it's a little more money. And it'll pay for itself in about a month. So, yeah, I think it works. So, anyways, I figured I'd share that with you guys instead of just doing it in the time-lapse. Thought about doing it in the time-lapse, but you know what? I like for you guys to see what I'm doing, so... Let's go ahead. I'm going to hop right back into it and start cutting down the rest of these small trees around this island here and then working my way through. So until then, we'll see you guys here in a few more minutes. All right, so we got most of that cleared. We still got quite a bit left to do as far as clearing trees, but we're kind of running out of time for this episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and double check some stuff. We're going to get the tractor over here. We need to put more wood into our sawmills over there on the other side as well. And then I think we'll grab the big tractor and the winch on the way back over, cut down some of those bigger trees, winch them over, and then when we get to the heavier, like the denser areas of the trees, we'll probably bring the big machine over, do that, get it all taken care of, and get it out of the way. For right now, though, I think we can park this guy over here. We need to look and see. I think the cows are fed pretty well, so we can park the truck right here, and then let's grab yeah, this guy right here, and let's load up some wood into these sawmills, feed them a little bit, and then when we're done with this, we'll grab the big tractor and the winch, and we'll head over and grab some of those trees over there, feed that other sawmill, and that'll probably call it a day. But I think honestly, guys, I think we're looking really good. I like where we're at over there. We may end up putting another sawmill over there, and that way we'll have 4 sawmills total, which would actually be pretty good. We'd make quite a bit of money each month doing that, so I think that'll be pretty viable, actually. Come on now. All right. Get that over the fence. There we go. And I don't think we're going to drop any now. We're good. We need to go this way. And let's do it without flipping over, because that would always be fun. All right, there we go. Now we can bring this down level so it's not as heavy. All right. So we'll put a couple of payments into these here. This should be good to hold these guys off until we get more wood. But for now, let's see, this has 15,000, that makes it 44. Yeah, one more munch over there, and then the other sawmill will be good for another couple months as well. But good expansions. I'm really excited about that. You know, I didn't know it was going to happen. I just kind of was like, you know what? And now that we need grass for our cows, we kind of got a good idea what we need for those guys. I think it's a good idea to get those properties over there, and we'll just turn that into like our grass, chaff, hay area. And yeah, we should be pretty good doing that. So let's see if we can munch all these bad boys. There we go. Lift them up a little bit, and yep, that's a good bite right there. I don't think we'll drop any. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, let's go get these guys in the other sawmill. And then we may, most of the end of this month, we are halfway through November, so November and December is going to be basically doing a lot of timber work, getting a lot of the wood out of there, clearing that area over there, getting it prepped and ready, mowing it, and getting it ready for grass in February. So that'll be really good. All right, so we're about 45,000 on both now, right? Let's see. Yep, pretty close. Let's just double check up here and see where they're at. We got 44 and 42, so we're good there. This one's got currently 19 in it, but we're about to drag some wood over to it, so it should be somewhere around that 40-ish range too once we get done, because there's still a little bit of area over there I want to clear out and cut down. Now I'm going to keep you guys around for that, and we can chat. But I think we're looking pretty solid. We're making quite a bit of money each month, and really excited about where we're at. Eventually, we'll probably put... we can drive it over there. Not a big deal. All right, let's grab the big tractor. Let's see here. There we go, big tractor. And we'll run over and grab the winch, and then take this over there so we can drag some trees around. I want to go ahead and cut down that just kind of like small patch of like larger trees, and there's a couple onesies, twosies out in the big fields there, and then we'll be about half done. So I think the next episode we'll basically focus on that first thing. We'll get over there, clear out as much trees as we possibly can, and then get a mow done. And then after we get that mow done, we'll focus on clearing out all of the trees. And we'll clear all the trees out, clear all the stumps out, get that thing prepped, we'll get it cultivated. We're going to turn that into a very, very big 4-property field for grass and for hay. So I think it'll be really good. We might even, if we look at this, let's see here. How are we doing on slurry? Let's look and see. Yeah, we're doing really good on slurry. So we may even be able to use slurry to fertilize those fields over there. If not, we'll use solid fertilizer. It's not too big of a deal. We still have our spreader. But I want to turn that into one big giant field and just basically put grass. And the reason I want to cultivate it is, like I said, we can put a worker on it. And if we can put a worker on mowing that field, that'd be really good. Save us a lot of time. We still have these fields over here we can mow intermittently if we want to. Which, you know, we may do. But for now, I think this is a good plan. And if we end up with enough grass and we feel like we have enough and we just need more straw or we need another crop, we'll have a big field over there we can put a crop into. So, again, we have 3 years left, so, you know, we may not have a lot of time to run a crop, but if we need to run one crop or something like that, we should be good. Let's see. What's going on here, buddy? Why won't you attach? Okay. Weird. There we go. All right, now it'll attach. Odd. Wouldn't attach there for a second, but it's good now. All right, so we'll go over here. We only have a few trees to cut down, not too many. And then I think that'll probably take us into the end of the episode here. So really good stuff, though. I think, let's see, we're looking at, we got a lot of property now. Let's see here. Yeah, this will be a really big field. It'll be basically these 2 fields put together. So I'm really looking forward to that. Double the size of that field. Yeah, that'll be really good. And then we'll just make it grass. We can put a worker on it and go from there. So pretty excited about that. We also need to work on getting this little field rocked, getting the stone out of it and ready to rock and roll so we can plant in there. I think I decided I'm going to go ahead and put sugar beet in there. We can get the equipment to do it, and I wouldn't mind putting down some sugar mill and candy manufacturing. We have enough strawberries to run strawberry. We have enough honey to run honey. So I'd like to make strawberry candy and honey candy and see if we can make some money off of that. I think it's viable. So we'll look at it and see price-wise if it's going to be good enough. That is a pretty good-sized field for sugar beets. We'll get a lot out of that. So I think we should be good. And if we need to, nice thing is we could always move into this field too. There's some rocks and stuff here, but you know, definitely enough room for another sawmill right here, which I think we may end up doing at some point, putting like we have on the other one, just double up the sawmills right here next to each other. I think that would be a really good thing as well. So, all right, so we're going to cut down all these little trees right here in just this patch, and then the kind of onesie-twosie big ones out there in the middle of the field, we're going to drag them over to the sawmill, get them in, and I think that'll be the end of it. But yeah, I think we're looking really good. Not too many to do, so it shouldn't take too long, a couple minutes here. And then this whole side of the field will be cleared. So I think what we'll probably do for the first portion of it is we'll go over and we'll basically mow or get all the trees around the denser areas out of the way, all the small ones. We'll do a mow and get all the grass kind of out of here, and then these denser ones, we'll get all the small trees out, and then we'll come through with the logging machine and take care of all those bigger areas. And then once we get it all cleared out, we'll get through with the cultivator and turn this into a nice viable arable field, so that way we can plant stuff in it, which one being grass. Or like I said, if we do need something else, you know, we could always plant something else in there. So kind of gives us something to do this winter too. We really don't have much to do until February when we plant our cotton, and then in March we're going to be putting down again our orchard and possibly a grape vineyard. You know what, now that we have this field over here, we may maybe put a vineyard over here somewhere. Might not be a bad idea. We've got a little land over here to utilize, so we could always use it for grapes or something else. We wouldn't have to get much for grape technology. We would have to get the harvester, but I think as far as doing the grapes and the vineyard itself, we have most of the equipment. I know we have the sprayer for the vineyard, and we have the equipment to kind of do the mulching and plowing and all that stuff, right? So okay, we're not close enough. There we are. These bigger trees, man, take a little bit of time, but they're not too bad. But yeah, this will create a very large grass field for us. We'll get, I'm hoping, a couple million liters out of this. If we have the whole field to do. We got, what, 600,000 out of that field and a half up there that we just mowed. So that one was what, 600,000, and this one's 4. So yeah, I'm hoping we get somewhere in the realm of a couple million liters. Running the forage wagon with the grass and turning it into chaff with the silage additive, I think would be really good. That's going to be a big to do, right? I don't think we want to bell this up. I think we want to run it with the silage additive, so that way we get the extra silage. And it makes more, and we get a lot more. And then we can also do hay as well. Now, what I may do is, depending on what it looks like, I may get a bigger windrow or a windrow and windrow the rows together. It's going to be a lot of grass to mow. And pushing it all, like say 2 of our rows that we mow into one, basically we'll cut it in half, right? Although it may still be the same amount of work, but I don't think so. So there's this windrow that I was looking at earlier. Let's look at it now. This guy right here. Let's see. Yeah, this fella. So this fella we can get, and we can get the big model, which is 10.3 meters, 12 meters, 16 meters, 20 meters, or yeah, we do 20 meters. So we can do 20 meters wide, but we need 350 horsepower on that. Our tractor can handle this, right? We could just do like, where's the John Deere green? John Deere green. So we could do like this, right? This extends way out and it can draw those rows into each other, right? So I think we could do 2 rows into one, and then after that, then we could go and tether it, and that way we wouldn't have as much to do with the tether, because I feel like, boy, we're gonna have some tethering to do. Or we could just buy a very large tether and tether a bunch up together and then windrow it, and then, but that defeats the purpose of having the mower that puts it in swaths, you know what I mean? So we'll look at it when we get there. It's going to be an experience. We'll kind of trial and error it out a little bit, see what works the best. And if we feel like we need to get the windrow and put it all in one, if it's taking too long, we'll do that. But we'll get there. We'll see what happens when we get there. All right, let's go ahead. We got a couple more to cut down out in the field that are onesie-twosies, but we'll just drive over there with the tractor and grab them as we go. These right here, we're going to have a couple of trips, so we'll go ahead and grab these and go from there. So let's get maybe, looks like it'll be 2 trips, 3 trips, something like that. Let's grab this one first. Here we are. Nice thing about having a big tractor, you can just drive over stuff, right? So let's grab this one and then throw this one on it. There we go. And then maybe we push them back and grab the big one. Yeah, I think we can grab that big one with it. Let's see. Yep, we can. Okay. And there we go. Off we drag. Oh, look at that. We're dragging a couple more with us. Interesting. Huh. Oh, well. We'll grab those as we go. It'd been nice if they would have come with. we're going to have quite a bit of wood over here for this thing. I think we're probably going to put down another sawmill. We may put 3 down, honestly. We're going to have tons of wood over here, so we might as well fill it up. We've only got 3 years, and honestly, I think we got enough wood to run them through. And if they run out of wood, you know what? So what? So be it, right? As long as we can get through all the wood over here, I think we'll be good. You know, I think it's worth it to go ahead and get as much of that wood through a plant before we run out of time as possible. So if we have to put down a couple more sawmills, we will do that for sure. Let's grab the big one, and we'll grab 2 small ones, and we'll drive over those over there. Maybe we can hook onto them and take them with us. Who knows? We'll see. There's the big one. Let's grab this one. Will that reach? Let's see. Yep, it will. There we go. Will that reach? Oop, wrong button there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Little booger. Now it'll reach. You guys get to see real time what it takes sometimes to working with these logs, man. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Alright, can we hook on a couple of these guys and take them with us? Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Yeah, come with me. Attaboy. Ah, dang it, we're gonna lose it. Oh well, got close. Pretty close, actually. So I think what we'll do once this one's full of wood, we'll throw down another one. I think it doesn't really benefit us very much to throw down another one until this one's full. I mean, 49,000 will last it a couple months, but we might as well wait till we're almost full, or we know that we're gonna have enough wood to put down another one, and we'll start kind of putting both in there. So, let's go out here. I'll tell you what, these are 2 small ones out here. I'm gonna drive all the way out, pick up these last 2 trees, grab these 2 on the way in, we'll drop them, and then we'll get the last one. It's pretty close there, and I think that's where we'll call it. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, we've got pretty open fields here. We'll have to clear out the small trees over there, but I think once we get all the small trees that are around everything done and out of the way, doing the kind of islands and the denser portions won't take too long. There are a lot of small trees in the dense islands as well, but we'll just we'll do the same thing. We'll get in there, work them out, and there'll be a lot closer proximity. Won't be as much traveling around trying to find what trees we want to get rid of. And we can also get a mow in by then too, which would be really nice. So, because once we get everything out of the middle of the fields, we can just drive around the islands, get the trees, or get the grass that's here, and then cut down the rest. And who knows, depending on how long it takes us to cut down the rest, we may be able to mow again before we actually cultivate. But we will definitely look at that and see if we need to. Yeah, there's a lot of grass over here. Pretty excited about this. I feel like we're going to get a lot of... Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, this tree is kind of in our way now. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do this. It'll fall on top of the tractor, but it is what it is. Actually, not too bad. I'll tell you what's going to take the most time, man, and that's going to be a time lapse to look for in the future, is getting all these stumps out of here. Woo, that's going to be fun. That is going to take a while, that is for sure. Okay, we're going to have to do this so we can push this tree where we want it. So we need to get it close enough to that guy. Come on. To latch onto it and my tires are pushing the tree away. It's so annoying. All right, there we go. It's like, stop it. Stop it. All right, let's pick up the other 2 trees on the way back over, and we should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more trees to put away, and then I think that'll be a good half a day here in November. We still got the rest of November to work, so we could probably get quite a bit done as far as getting these trees out of here, and then possibly getting a mow in November. If not, hopefully it doesn't snow in December. We can get a mow in there. As long as it's not snowing on the ground, we can get a mow in, so we should be good. Let me lift that up so I can. There we go. Whoop. Here we are. All right, not too bad. A couple stumps here and there, but we'll definitely be able to mow past those, and then we'll get them out of there. We could come over with the stump grinder and get rid of most of them already, but I think we'll be all right. And I think if I try and put one more tree on here, it's going to exceed the capacity. So I think we'll just go ahead and not fuss with it. We'll get over here, get rid of these 4, and then get this last one in here. All right, here we are. Boom. And yeah, 63,000. That's quite a bit of wood just for that little portion that we've done. We haven't even really done much, and we've got 63,000 liters in there. So going to be a lot of wood to go in here. Yeah, lots and lots of wood, which is good. We have the forest over there feeding the other 2 sawmills, and then we can have wrong thing there, sorry. Have this area over here feeding a sawmill or 2, and I do believe we're probably going to go ahead and put down another sawmill over here. Might as well get as much money out of it as we can. We'll probably put a storage unit over here as well. When next month, what we're going to do, we're going to test that storage unit, see if it can hold the prefab walls, long planks, beams, things like that. If it can hold them, we're going to go ahead and put a storage area down over here and over there, and we'll store. I want to sell at best dates now that we have the money, that we really don't need to do too much more. So I think we'll be good to sell at the perfect times. And yeah, I think that's gonna be where we call it, guys. Honestly, I mean, we got a lot done today. We got our TMR mixer set up. We're checking that out tomorrow at noon in December. So we're gonna see exactly if it's using that 30,000 liters of minerals feed or not. We're gonna see if the cycles are actually accurate for a month. If they are, we know what we need to do. We've already got our grass area over there set up and ready to rock and roll. We'll be mowing that, getting a bunch more hay and silage in, which will be huge. Let's go ahead and check our, you know what, we probably should have dropped this winch over there, but you know what, we need to wash it off. Let's just go ahead and bring it over here, wash it off, then we'll take it over there by that sawmill. We're not going to be using it at the other sawmill because we have the big equipment over there. So for now, we'll just use this winch over there, the small one. All right, guys. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We got a lot of stuff done. We got the TMR going. We got the cows fed. We're going to be on top of that. We're going to be making extra TMR, which is going to be awesome. That'll kind of alleviate some of the urgency to get stuff into the TMR mixers. We got 4 new properties, a new sawmill, and we're looking at probably making a ton more hay and silage here in the next coming episodes. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, have a royal day, and until next time, take care.